All right, how's it going, everybody? I wanted to make this recording because I noticed a few things on this Exfilzone photo that was released in DevPic, so I want to do a little bit of a dive into it. Now, what I have noticed is that this is a picture of the actual map, and what I mean by that is this isn't just some rendering from a distance that is essentially a one-dimensional photograph of the layout. This should be an actual photograph of the map. And what makes me say that is that you can see into some of these buildings. So, like right here, you can see the shadows of the light entering this building. And it's not just this building, it's every building that appears to be open. This is another good example right here. You can see into that window right there. It looks like some of this maybe like right here. Yeah, see, there's a plank going across from that to that, so that's accessible. Um, okay, what we're gonna do is we're going to start down here. There's a fire station all the way kind of like in the bottom of the map, and then like uh a car dealership kind of. As you can see, there's an entrance into that, so that's accessible. I didn't see anything on this. This might not be accessible. Um, Scrolling over, we can see this building is accessible. See how you can see into it? Um, this one's accessible, at least to the second floor. This one looks like it might have third floor up here. Um, go all the way up here. You can see all the way into this building. So this entire building should be accessible throughout the first and second floors at least. I don't see any hints that we get higher than that. Um, there's a cool little walkway out here. Let's see. Just going down this way, see? You can see into the bottom of this building. Um, it doesn't look like you can access this building from what I can see, but this is like another level up. You might be able to access that very bottom level. Um, some of this we're just gonna have to wait and see and find out because of the angle. Um, Scrolling up here, as you can see down here, you can get into that one. You can get in the edge of this one. I'm not sure how much of these buildings you can actually go through. Obviously, some of it, but you know, it's not going to be all of it. We got a little military camp here. Below it is just kind of like this open courtyard. And now here's the bank. This looks like the bank that they have been showing off from their map concept idea. It looks like the way they rendered their map concept idea that they had shown earlier was from the opposite angle, like looking in from the sea. I'm almost positive this is the bank. As you can see, you can access it at very least to there. You can see through the skylight, which means this whole building should be accessible. Now we have this little complex of buildings over here down below the bank. You can see up to the second story at least in that. Right there. I don't know how much of this also will be accessible. It looks like you can kind of see into that. So it might go up to here and go through here, but I'm not 100% positive. It's kind of odd there's no windows down here. Which might mean that might be accessible. It might be some type of vault, key room, etc. Zooming back out, we're still like above the fire station and area. We're gonna zoom in and to the left, see that building looks like it's accessible for the first couple floors. Um, we're going up. That building, it looks like that part might be accessible, like right there, and maybe on the bottom floor. We got a construction site up here. You can see the crane, and back here, like beyond that wall, looks accessible too. We got another wall up there. Now coming down, uh, I'm not seeing any openings in this. Maybe there. It's possible. Um, Now this one, we can see this is accessible up to the third floor, at least on this particular building right here. Um, this doesn't look accessible at all. The top part of this like hotel or whatever it is would be very cool though. You might be able to not get on this, but might be able to get on the roof. That would be a good sniping position. Um, because they do have the air conditioners up there, which that might be for aesthetics, but that also might be for cover. Um, looks like it's accessible to the second floor. And we come down here. There's a little garage that looks like it's accessible. A little house. You can tell this house is accessible, and then like a more open little kind of not really construction area, but warehouse area kind of. I don't know. Coming up, you can see these buildings right here are accessible at least to the second floor. That one looks like it might be higher, at least for just a few rooms. Um, accessible. Looks like you got a little skate park over here, and then some woods. Now going over, you can see a lighthouse in the distance. If you zoom in, it kind of looks like the house right here might be open. And I can definitely tell that's open. So this very well might be accessible too. We might have this like little nature area for some sniping and some more long range engagements at this end of the map. Now zooming out, right below that is what's either like a school or a hospital or some type of building like that. This looks like it might be accessible on all four floors and the roof because you can see the staircase leads up here that's open, and there is also shielding all around the roof. So I think this might be a hot spot. There might be like a good key inside of there. That would be a good place to have a legendary key. Um, and I think that's basically it. Um, this should be a really good map. I'm very excited to get on it and start playing. Well, I hope you all enjoyed my little over analysis of the pick of the map the devs released. Hopefully, we can all be playing on it soon. You'll have a wonderful day and take care.